Hey folks, welcome back to the Play School. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Phil and I've got another piano tutorial for you today. Before we do this, I just want to remind you about our memberships at the Play School. This is where you become a member, and if you have a kind of detailed question, I make it short and I send it back directly at you. So have a look into that. Now, today's track is another cracker. It is Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. Absolutely legendary track. Was massive when the album Automatic for the People came out. And in good news for us, pretty simple. As usual, I'm going to take you through all the chords, all the structure, and some rhythm stuff. No extra jazz today, because there's no extra jazz. So print out your chord sheet and let's get cracking. Okay, the song's in the key of D major. That's D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. That's going to get us through the verses and the chorus. Bridge is essentially in a different key, so we'll go across that bridge when we come to it. First thing we need to know, for our intro and verse, which are the same thing, you'll know this if you know the song, let's start off with our bass chords. We're actually going to play, for much of this, we're going to play the exact notes that are played by this guitar riff, right? Yeah, it's not often we can imitate a guitar on a piano, but because this is like picked rather than strummed, we can actually play those exact notes. So that's our first chord, it's a D major. Let's take D, F sharp, and A. That's our chord. We're going to invert it once, so we take the D off the bottom, put it on the top. And then we're going to invert it twice. F sharp goes up to F sharp, and there you have got your D. And if you put this D here as your bass note, those are actually the four notes when you play a D chord on a guitar. There we go, and we're already very much in Everybody Hurts territory. Now, let's talk about the rhythm here. Basically, this piece is in what we call 6/8. 6/8 is pretty common in pop music, pop and rock music. It's that one that feels like 1, 2, do, 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 exactly like what we were just playing. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley or Leonard Cohen, and loads of other songs. And what we need there, what's key is that we need to come up and then down, up and then down again, up and then down again, right? So this is where we're starting off in our most basic version of this pattern here. Right, we've just got four notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to be really smart about it, your strong beats, your emphasis is on 1, obviously, and then 4, 5, 6, 1. So there's your rhythm. Now we're actually going to play different notes on the way up and on the way down in a couple of occasions to really get that guitar part right. But we'll cross that bridge. Well, we'll cross the bridge now because we have come to it. So that's our first chord. Now our second chord is G. That consists of a G, a B, and a D. Ordinarily, I'd be suggesting that we keep the D in the middle and pivot to here. Now, you'll notice on your music that this says G5, and this is something that I only picked up on when really listening in detail so I could do this tutorial. We actually, the guitar plays G, D, G, G, D, G, right? So if essentially we've got no B, and that's what the 5 means, right? If we go back to our G chord in root position, that's the first note of a G scale, the third note of a G scale, and the fifth note of a G scale. And that's how we make up our primary triad. For a 5 chord, there is no middle note, okay? It's a bit of a weird one. I have to say, I must have been playing this song for, what, like 30 years now, and I never noticed that. So what we are going to do, I think the easiest way to do this, we've got this middle note, which it can be with either hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you choose. But those are your notes. G, D, G, D, G, D, G. All right? So let's try that intro and verse. days long, and the night is yours alone. You're sure you've had too much, oops, wrong words, on this life. Hang on. That's your intro and verse. Done. So for the chorus, we have got a little lead in. Let's deal with that first. This is what we call a passing note. Dealt with them many times before. This is a pretty easy one, right? So think about your G riff, right? Right, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we are going to take 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play them again, but you'll notice on your music it says G5/F sharp. So if we think of this as our bass note, and this is our chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, gives us that F sharp, G5, G and D, they're upside down, but it's still G5, /F sharp. Because many of you will already know that a G/F sharp means G chord above and an F sharp bass note. It's G over F sharp, right? So there's your little, we've gone. You're sure you've had enough of this life. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? And then you're into your chorus proper. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I would probably move my hand down to join that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now, your two chords for our chorus are an E minor and an A, major, an A. Now, both of these, on the guitar, many chords in their kind of, if it's a bar chord or many guitar chords, start with this 1, 5, 1 arrangement of notes, a lot of chords, right? And the reason I'm telling you this is because both our E minor and our A are going to start like that. 1, 2, 3, okay? So for our E minor, we're actually going to pick up this E minor chord here. So, and the way we're going to remember that is that the extreme high and low strings on a guitar are both E. It's those two notes, right? So you're going to start on the lowest string, and then that is actually pretty much all open strings, apart from that. Your top three strings are E, B, and G. So we go up and then down again, up and then down again. Okay, and there's your E minor position. Now, if we were switching to A ordinarily, I would have you keep this E and kind of contract here to go A, C sharp, E. And that's actually what we're going to do. But we're going to do this kind of awkward thing because we still want, with our left hand, if you like, 1, 2, 3, the A, the E, and the A, the 1, 5, 1 at the bottom of the chord. So I would probably just pick up 1, 2, 3. Because we're doing the same as we did with the E. It's just, if you think about it, kind of these two middle notes are the same. I wouldn't play them with different thumbs, I'd play them probably with my right hand. Squeaky pedal there. And that's it, right? So you've got this position, and then this position. Those are your two chords for there, right? And then if we just link that in from our verse. Let yourself go. Everybody cries. And there we just stop on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and stop, and you finished your chorus. Right, in the bridge, we are going to completely forget about our key signature and just play some seemingly random chords. Right, so... we are going to land there on an F sharp major chord. And that consists of, well, okay, so F sharp can be a funny one. If you ever come across a chord that is of a note that you do not know, you can compare it to a note that you do know. For instance, many people will be familiar with an F chord, but not familiar with an F sharp chord. Now, here's the great thing about transposition is that if the F, if we're looking for a major chord and a major chord, if the F has moved up by a half step, so has everything else. F becomes F sharp, A becomes A sharp, and C becomes C sharp. So there's your F sharp major chord, right? Yeah? 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably this is where you start to double that left hand, as I love to do. Now, your other chord for this first, it's got like A, B, A, B, A, B. So we're going to go F sharp, F sharp. Now we want a B minor. B minor is B, D, and F sharp. Now you can see here that we've already got an F sharp, so we're going to keep that, and we're going to expand away with our other fingers to go to that B minor there, right? We're going to do that 3 times, so this will be the third. Now we're going to do another little weird step, but it's back to a more familiar chord. We're going to a C chord. We're in B minor, no shared notes because we're on an adjacent chord, but we're just going to nicely kind of slip across to this C, C, E, G. Right, with our middle C in the middle, E above and G below. And then we're going to go to a G. Now, C to G, very common change. If you've done one of my lessons before, we've definitely have covered this. This is a contract move, right, because the G is at the bottom. We're going to keep it, and we're just going to bring our other 2 fingers to meet in this evenly spaced G chord, right? Do no, no, no. Now this is a G slash B, so our right hand is going to do the same thing. No, no, no. And you see the slash, you remember from earlier, the G is the right hand slash B, and the reason that is there is because we are going to A minor, and from here we're actually just going to step back up to an A minor in root position, A, C, E. So C, make you alone, no. And you're on, and then you're back in. So let's try that whole bridge. We have come from So that's everything you need to know, okay? Our structure, we're gonna have that little intro. We're gonna continue playing the same thing through a verse and then a chorus, then verse 2 and then a chorus. And then we'll have that bridge that we literally just learned a second ago. Then there'll be verse 3 and a chorus. And then the outro is just loads of this. sometimes. So hold on, hold on. And of course this fades out. There's lots of like weird string parts that's like going on, which we're not going to cover. We can't fade out on a piano, obviously. I would, to be honest, I would consider finishing after that last chorus. Sometimes. Something like that. As ever, the ending is up to you. So that's everything. Not really a lot else to talk about there. No extra jazz. Those are the exact notes that the guitar plays. If you have questions, you know what to do. Hit me up below or become a member, and I'll see you in the next video.